And that's a very nice cannon too.
$11. 12.
Well, the bunch of reds are quite difficult to open from this shot. It's very tightly grouped. What a shot he's played here. What a shot. He played that without any fear, and it was a very difficult
19.
shot.
You wouldn't have thought it was a decider, and well, he's only 19 in front, but has the feel almost of being a match winner. It's not, of course, but he's put himself into the position.
Well, that under pressure is one of the best splits I think I've ever seen. Such a great shot. The pack looked tight. It looked like nothing really was ever going to come of it, but he opened everything up.
Well, it's in his hands, and Vafai needs him to make a mistake now.
You just feel there's another twist here somewhere, but the balls where they're placed and the way that Li Pei-Fan has taken them so far suggests otherwise. But you do feel something is going to come up somewhere. At the moment, he's not thinking about anything but potting the next ball. He's doing a great job.
Well, that's the thing. It's keeping control of his emotions. It's uncharted territory for him. Still only 18, remember. Would be the youngest qualifier for 5 years since Yan Bingtao at 17 got there.
29. $30.
Well, he's a bit low here on this. And there's another shot which can go wrong. Playing, just run it through. I think that's okay, but if the red goes in the middle, that is, or does it?
37.
Maybe not. All of a sudden, he's come unstuck a little bit here. It was such a golden chance, but things have spiraled a little bit. He got out of position. He's got gradually more so, and I don't think anything goes here.
Well, he did predict a twist, and it's come, it seems. It didn't look like he was going to miss, but he's lost position. So, either way, looks like end of break.
Well, he had to take his medicine there, didn't he? He knows he should have made all the efforts he made to get the bunch open. So it's not so much a twist, but there's just a lifeline being thrown to Vafai, the fact that he's not shaking hands, basically, at the end of that break. Well, that's dangerous, of course. It's always an obstacle, the ball on the cushion on the way back up the table.
Another chance then, 37-0 up as he comes to the table.
Well, that's the first one of those he's potted. I mean, okay, it wasn't as difficult as one or two others, but he was queuing over the green and he's missed that shot. Played at pace all day, but that one was very cool. Now another chance to put himself in the draw for the Crucible. Well, he's feeling the nerves. And why has he stopped there? He didn't want to. He's thought about going into the four reds. He doesn't need to, I think. That's what he decided. The four reds can stay where they are in the middle of the table. He can win the match with the open reds, which is the case.
Eight. 9.
As we've been saying all day, he doesn't hang around when he's in, but here, just an extra little bit of composure, not saying to slow down. He's looking at the scores a lot. He realises, I think, the enormity of this seems to have just hit him. His natural instinct is to open the four reds up. But I don't think he should play that personally.
$16.
Well, the two reds close together. The right-hand one brings the other end into play, and the match is virtually won if this goes in. Again, won't go anywhere near those reds. He could just basically play on the right-hand red now. Depends how much he wants to do with this.
Well, it seems every year someone comes with a pack from that first qualifying round, and they're very hard to pick, and I'm not sure many people pick Lepe Fan. Because he hadn't really shown any form coming in. And he hasn't potted that, so it's not over yet. He just needed that and the pink, and it was done.
Goodness me. You could sense it was getting to him a little bit. He kept stopping, looking at the scores.
Well,
this is really tense now. He might look at the blue here if it's a possibility. He might be happy to leave the pink where it is, because when the pink's on its spot, it's not such an easy shot to nudge into the four reds. If he really was bold, he'd screw into the four reds off this blue, because he's got the red to the middle. Now, this would be a really brave shot. I wouldn't blame him for not playing it. Everything's got to go in from here, though, including this. Oh, this really is very tense stuff.
6. 7.
Oh, that is absolutely A1. Couldn't put it better with his hand to nudge into the four reds, and then the comeback is on. Well, that's not a good cue ball. The split is fine. He knocked one of these in earlier,
14.
but this is high pressure.
Well, you don't need this, do you? 9 each to get to the Crucible, but this could have been over. He's been thrown a lifeline, another big shot. Biggest of the day, I think, for Hussein Vafai. No.
The fact that it was dead straight, I don't think was in his favour, you know. I think you did a little angle on those, you feel more confident.
Yeah, sure.
He's had a look. I don't think the plant's onto the left middle. That would have been the gift of all gifts for him. So that's not on, I don't think. I was saying, looking at it, still one big shot to be played, and the problem is with this red up the table, you're leaving the other red, so there's an argument here that taking this on is the one way you can lose the match. Looking at the two reds again, surely they're not quite in line, are they? Well, either they're a plant or they're not. I don't think they are. His problem here is that there isn't a safe ball on the table. This is huge. He was down on the shot for a long time. Easy in hindsight, but he is allowed to play safe. There's no law against it. And maybe there was a reason to just wait one, because the shot he played was either a winner or a loser, potentially.
Well, this is high-pressure stuff. Another chance for Vafai. 47 behind. Oh, the red just wriggles in. So, Hussein Vafai, after all that, with his chance to put himself in the first-round draw, can he hold himself together? And just for the next few minutes, just concentrate on what he's doing and not think about what it means. Not easy.
8.
I have to say that there's still to be played here, but if Vafai, you want to be pleased for him, but be very sad for Li Pei Fan, who's played so well. That situation has not quite arisen yet. These have got to be taken still.
16.
He'll feel, though, that this is a very, very good chance. Self in the draw in the morning. He's heading to the Crucible. What a story. What a win. What a clearance it was, Neil.
Yeah, it was. I'm just watching Li Pei Fan go off there. I have to say I feel sorry for him too, because he looks really upset, and yeah, it is tough, isn't it, for anyone to lose 61 in front, wasn't he, in the frame? Extraordinary business, but just to